Hello, everyone. On today's IRS tax update with the start of the new tax season, just 5 weeks away, we will check in on the latest with those ongoing tax processing and refund delays still impacting many of you. From there, we will take a look at some of the top reasons behind those delays and some of those commonly asked tax transcript codes. Finally, we will take a look ahead at the upcoming tax season and what to expect over the next several months. Recapping the remaining unprocessed tax return backlog, as the IRS has still not provided their latest update. However, their last report indicating there are still 805,000 unprocessed tax returns remaining, which are made up of 700,000 e-file returns and those requiring special processing and 105,000 paper returns outstanding. Now that number 3 months ago stood at 1.1 million left, so we definitely have seen some progress over the last few months. But still, these numbers are significantly higher than pre-pandemic levels for the end of the year. For those of you waiting on amended returns, there are still 680,000 of those remaining with average processing times still around 6 to 7 months. Unprocessed employer returns are holding at a little over 500,000. However, we have seen an increase of unprocessed amended employer returns to now over 1 million. Taking a look at those ongoing refund delays, and again, if you filed an e-file return and are still waiting on the refund, there is a potential issue with your tax return. The delay is likely to fall under one of the following categories based on what viewers here have previous reported. Starting off with the tax return is under audit, which is likely if you are claiming one of several types of credits, such as the Earned Income Tax Credit and Child Tax Credit. The IRS will send a letter in regards to the audit, most likely requesting documentation from you to complete the audit and continue processing. Another reason for ongoing delays, and a top reason that caused numerous refund delays over the last several years, has been the need to complete ID verification. Now, if you are still waiting on your refund and have not completed ID verification, this could be the cause of your delay. However, you will need to confirm this with the IRS, because if this is in fact the cause of your delay, they will need to send you an ID verification notice, such as the 5071C notice, so that you can complete the process on the IRS website. Last year, ID verification was able to stop over $800 million worth of tax refunds from being sent out. So it has been successful in stopping fraudulent refunds from being distributed. Do note, there are also some instances where you will not be able to complete ID verification over the phone and be required to complete the process in person at a local IRS office. Another common reason is that the IRS needs additional time to review the income and tax withholding information you entered on your tax return for accuracy. Remember, any W-2 or 1099 form you receive is also sent to the IRS, and the IRS will match what you are reporting and what they have received for accuracy. Now, there are instances where the income and tax withholding amounts don't match, which will cause processing delays. The reasons for them not matching could be that the taxpayer made an error when completing their tax returns. The employer may have submitted wage information for the employee under the wrong Social Security number, or perhaps the wage information has still not been processed by the IRS. Moving on to those tax transcripts, with many still wondering what the as of date means and if they will receive their refunds as of that date. And oftentimes the answer is no. The as of date is something the IRS computer system automatically assigns as a target date for completion of the tax return and should never be relied upon. It is quite common for that date to change multiple times as you wait for your tax refund, especially after the tax season is over with. Ultimately, it is that 846 refund issue code posting is what you will want to see. Lately, viewers have been asking about those tax transcript cycle codes. Now, under the cycle column on your tax transcript, you will see an 8-digit code like seen here, with the last 2 digits being the most important. If your code ends with 01 through 04, you have been placed in a daily batch cycle, which means you can see updates on your tax transcripts on any weekday, with Where's My Refund status results updating on Wednesdays. If your code ends in 05, that means you're on a weekly batch cycle and expect an update to your tax transcripts on Friday with an update to Where's My Refund on Saturdays. Again, tax transcript code 570 means there is a hold on your refund, and that further action needs to be taken on your tax return, usually requiring an examination. That refund will be frozen until you see a 571 or 572 code, which is needed to reverse the 570 code. Oftentimes, if you see a 570 code, you will also see a corresponding 971 code with either the same date as the 570 code or within a few days, and that represents the letter the IRS has sent out in regards to the hold and potential issue with your tax return. Let us know in the comment section below about your ongoing tax issue. In the meantime, we will keep monitoring the situation for further developments, so make sure to click on the thumbs up and subscribe button below for future updates on this channel, and thanks for watching.